again, as a pastor, I know I can develop these kinds of relationships with people in the church between me and them. I know I can do that. But as a pastor, my job isn't that. They know I love them and will help them out. My job is to create a community where people will know that, yeah, Paul loves me and helps me out, but Luke is really my friend. And so I might go talk to Paul about something if it's maybe theological, or I think maybe he can help me with that. But to Luke, I'll pour out my heart. And that's in many ways been what I've wanted from TLC and what I've seen grow. You know, when I see Neil Daedalus say, I wanted to be Chad's friend. And, you know, and when Cassidy is living in the Netherlands because she met Ferdy on a Discord server and now has another baby on the way. So to me, in terms of doing, now there's lots of important doing in the world, but for me personally, if what I do is create, whether online or in person, networks of relationships where Jeff P can say, I'm the Luke Thompson whisperer, because as Rod says, he is desperately trying the world to have the world understand what he has to say. And Jeff will say, oh, I know what he's talking about. That to me makes everything worthwhile in this space.
Well, and I've had deeply personal conversations that aren't public, that I don't live stream about, with everybody in here. Well, David, I haven't had them with you. Sorry. But
after this, right after this.
But I mean,
we'll cut and then we'll get.
But I mean, you three, is it the same for everyone down here?
I demand you pour out your heart to me. I want to know.
As long as you don't do it in a midday way.
But like that kind of stuff doesn't scale. I'm not going to post it publicly on YouTube. It's about like my family and stuff. I mean, it's not mine to share publicly. I'm not going to talk about that stuff publicly.
Well, and I've even wondered about gossip, what role gossip plays in any community, including our own. Because like I want to process something that happened like a week ago, where I'm really frustrated about something, and I don't know if other people are frustrated about it, but I don't want to talk about it publicly because I'm like, am I just casting shade? Is this personal? Is this, what is the line where this just becomes something completely different? Yeah. But it's an element of any community, right? Where that's
well, and I think even the live participations add something to the community, right? Like I obviously made a criticism about them, but I've done them myself. I participate in them. But I do think there's something to them where it allows people to put some skin in the game. And I do think a lot of people who join, it's more than just attention. Because I don't actually join any of these to have attention. I joined because my friends are there and I haven't talked to them and there's no other way I can talk to them. Or, you know, like everyone in this room, whether I talked to you before or hadn't, I know you. And Jeff and Paul I've met in person, but no one else I've met in person. And Rod, I think we've had one conversation.
I think we've been on a stream or something.
Yeah. But other than that, we haven't had that much interaction, but I know you. And likewise. To me, joining these things makes it tangible, where all of a sudden it's not so parasocial where I know you from this screen, but it's like, oh no, now it becomes a little more real. And there's that place where true relationship and connection can happen.